Alright, let's see if this is actually working. Let's give this a couple of seconds to boot up. I really hope it does work. Otherwise, that will be embarrassing. Is this supposed to work or what happens? Start encoder. Let's just give that a minute. Something's happening, I think. Nope, not yet. Let's stream now. Hey, I'm on. Sweet, I was on the wrong screen. Typical. Hey William, how are you, man? From Texas. Nice. Oh, how you doing, mate? Are you okay? Has the storm subsided? Or are you still getting hammered? That was crazy, man. What I saw with you guys, really sucks you had to go through that. Now, how do I want to avoid this screen within a screen within a screen within a screen stuff. So what can we do? Let's try and get rid of. Greetings. Hey Steve, how are you, man? Gold Coast. Nice. Welcome. Thanks for joining. I'll just get this set up, guys, so you don't have to look at the million screens within a screen again. Just got into crypto last month. Have bought BTC Dash. Oh yeah, nice. Sorry the market's been so bad for you, mate. That really sucks how bad it's been, eh? Is that the furthest I can go? Yeah, that's the furthest it's going to let me go. That's alright. We'll just keep that to the side. Hopefully I don't close it. 6 people. Wow. No problems with storms up here in Dallas. Ah, good one. That's good to hear, Will. That's really good to hear. You guys just get beasted in America with storms and stuff, eh? Yeah, I got in and it crashed. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Will, mate. FOMO gets the best of us, so don't worry about that. Like I said in my last live stream, I'm really feel bad for the people that have gone in at this time. The best way you can protect yourself in terms of any fear or any emotions, as I'm sure you're doing, is just to do as much research as you can. Go and look at how many times this has happened before. I'm sure you've seen how much cryptocurrencies have been attacked in the last few weeks, and we'll look into that. Hey Anthony, how are you, man? And just gain as much knowledge and understanding as you can about cryptocurrencies and the market, and you'll be sweet. Hey Bo, are you getting on BQX tonight, mate? We can have a look at it, Blue, if you want to. Sure. Like watching this video. I hope I can help, Will. I truly do. I truly do, mate. I hope I can, in whatever way. Yep. I hear that McDonald's is looking into taking Bitcoin. Wouldn't surprise me. I think if you're a business and you don't look at potential revenue streams like cryptocurrencies or any... If you don't look at technology that's going to allow your customer, your end user, to purchase your goods or your services in an easier way, you're crazy. You're crazy. That's my opinion. And especially something like cryptocurrency. Now, whether they look at something like BitPay, which converts it into fiat currency straight away, or they accept the cryptocurrency as a coin, That's up to them. But they should be doing everything in their power to allow people, to facilitate people to be able to purchase their good or their service or whatever as easy as possible. That just makes business sense to me. 12 people. Welcome, everyone. I hope the sound quality is good, guys. I got this sweet new little microphone. This little Samsung Chrome. Awesome. Check it out. How sweet is it? I'm stoked, guys. The equipment, slowly upgrading. Slowly improving the quality. I'm trying to. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Ever tried to pay BPay through Satoshi Lounge? No, Clear Skies, and welcome, by the way. I recognise you. I've seen you. You've commented, made some really nice comments on my videos before, so thank you. No, what I have used is something called House of Satoshi. That might be what you're thinking about. You sound great. You're coming through my house on surround sound. Oh, man. Jeez. You got me blushing. Love your work, but why you got to stream during the footy? Oh, man, I'm sorry. I don't watch the footy. That's probably why, dude. Just put me on mute, man. It's probably just going to be waffle anyway. It's probably just going to be waffle. Sorry, man. I'm not a footy watcher. I never have been. Never have been. I'm a surfer, but I don't even really watch that much surfing, to be honest. So I got my beer, guys. What do you reckon? I got my sweet Sea Shepherd stubby cooler. I'm going to have a different stubby cooler for every live stream. I got heaps. I got like 20. I got to look out for my friends tonight too. I had a friend of mine on here, my first live stream, like one of my close personal friends here where I live, and he commented on the live chat and I bloody missed it. I feel so bad. Hey Bo, can I ask, have you looked into buying Bitcoin packages? I'm just looking into it now. What do you mean, Steve, about a Bitcoin package? Can you elaborate? Anthony, I got serious with crypto around July. Anyone who bought any crypto around then made money. This month has been a reality check. Yeah, it has. It's almost been like in my opinion, a coordinated fear campaign by the senior banking sector, either to get cryptocurrencies at good prices, to put a dent in the exponential increase in cryptocurrency adoption, media attention and progress and innovation being made, or a combination of both. I would say realistically probably a combination of both, because the banking sector, as dated as they are, they're not stupid. That's for sure. Guys like Jamie Dimon, you know, is what he said irresponsible and ignorant? Yeah, 100%, but he's not an idiot. He's not dumb, that's for sure. 14 people. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Thanks so much for tuning in. Really appreciate you come to listen to me. I hope you find some value. I hope I can entertain, inform in some way, shape or form. But I appreciate it either way. Guys, what has gone on with my subscribers? Oh my God. Like last time we did this live stream, it was like a pseudo 1,000 subscriber celebration for me. It's been 1 week and there's over 400 extra subscribers. 1 week. I'm just blown away. So appreciative. Absolutely blown away. And I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in the last few days, guys. I've been pretty sick, actually. I've been, I've had the man flu. Bad. So, I apologise, but I've been doing lots of thinking. So I've got some very, very good ideas for some very good videos coming up that I hope are going to provide some very good insight into some future cryptocurrencies, specifically one coming out of China. Oh, thanks, Will. Appreciate it. Twitter. Let's have a look. I'll show you. My Twitter address is @CryptosOz. So if you guys want to come follow me, I'd be really, really stoked. 50 followers now, which is crazy. I've never used Twitter before. Like, I've been on Twitter for about a week. And I'm loving it. It's like a really good, quick, and easy way to get succinct information out there. So if you'd like to, you can follow me, and I'd love to talk to you guys. It's really another good way to talk to people as well, which I love. And there's so many like really good little tidbits of information, especially on the cryptocurrencies that you're personally invested into. You get a lot of up-to-date information on how they're progressing, which is really cool. So if you want to follow me, guys, that'd be awesome. You can also find a link maybe in the description of this video. If not, my last video, you'll find a link. So, whoop, I'm gonna get the chat back up. The man, yeah, yeah, she's had to listen to me whinge for the last few days. Hey, Jan, bro, what's going on, man? G'day. Thanks, William. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Feel free to reach out anytime. Love talking to my community. Hardly use Twitter, need to get involved with crypto info. Slack notifications from scammers do my head in. Yeah, that's been a problem, Anthony. Hey, I'm not big on Slack. Just because there's so many platforms out there to be a part of. It's really hard to, like, there's only so much time in the day. You've kind of got to, I think, prioritize which social platforms that you want to actually be a part of. And Twitter, for me, I've been surprised. I put it off for so many years. I've literally never even been on it. I've been surprised at how good it actually is. It's very efficient. So I'm liking it. But yeah, the Slack notifications, there's been some mad scams. It's typical, disappointing, but typical. So let's have a look at the market. So last Friday, when we did this live stream, the market was absolutely terrible, awful. It was around about $103 billion. Had some new people into cryptocurrencies on the chat. Clumsy, I don't know if Clumsy will come on tonight. He was a cool guy from New Zealand. He just got into Bitcoin. He was a young guy. He was pretty worried. I can't blame him at all. It was terrible. But since then, the market recovered somewhat. I think it went up to about 135 billion. It's now come down by 10 billion. Probably a few reasons as to that. I think the primary reason is China. 2 seconds, guys. I need to blow my nose. I'm going to mute this mic. Sorry. Sorry, guys. That was disgusting, but I really had to. Primary reason is China. Now, as I've said before, I personally believe that the market was going to not experience significant growth until official news come out of China, or comes out of China. When and if that happens, it will come. There's no doubt about that. Even though China's not, like, China holds a large market share of the overall market, less now as exchanges close down. But I think because it's so big and there's so many people, there's a psychological attachment to what that country does. So if that country comes out banning things, and then you have bankers, senior bankers in the finance sector on top of that from Western countries coming out, like with the 1-2, it's going to cause huge fear, and it's irresponsible on the bankers' part. Now that's why I think the market is like it is now. Someone today in my Facebook group brought up a very interesting point, that Bitcoin is preparing to go through its second scaling issue, if you like. There's still some debate and controversy about it. I won't go into it because it's quite technical, and there's a lot to it. But that's happening in November. Now, we saw something similar in July, where leading up to July, August, before the SegWit, the market went right down. But as soon as SegWit was activated, as soon as people knew that everything was safe, everything was going to be okay, the market launched. The rocket ship took off. And I'll show you guys. I'll correlate that on this graph, and I'll show you when that happened. So this was the peak. Now, around this time, from here to here, was leading up to the SegWit implementation. And pretty much around this date, like, some news came out here that had said that initial tests were successful. And then I think the formal implementation of SegWit was around the start of August. But there was enough optimism in the market that the market just surged. It just absolutely surged. So whether or not some of this, I guess, stale market, it's kind of just regurgitating at the moment, is due to what's happening in November. Hard to say. I think it's maybe a little bit early. I think it's probably more to do with China and our banking friends. Well, bought Litecoin at 76, sold today for half and put in a dash. I'll be watching for a good place to re-enter, but today is not that day. Yeah. Yeah, Blake's onto it. But Will, don't, yeah. Yeah, you'll be right, man. You'll be right. You'll be right. That's the thing. Will's like only early into it. Yeah, it's all right, but guys, it's all right. Everyone's done it. You'll be sweet, mate. You'll be sweet. Will, as I was saying earlier, the more you can learn about blockchain technology, where it's going, and the coins you invest in. Hey James, how are you, man? Thanks for coming along. And learn about the communities and stuff as well. You'll be much more resilient to hold on even during the dip. Yeah, of course, mate. It's all good. You're only super fresh into it, mate. You'll be good. Come into things like this, and I'm not saying I know anything. There's so much to learn in this, but even just talking to people like what we're doing now in the comments, you will learn so much. People know a lot. Like, the communities is where you'll learn just an absolute ton. Yeah, I think Jambo's onto it. Yep. Say something about Monaco. Hi, Monaco. Monaco, hello. Monaco's a nice place in... Where is Monaco? Monaco's Middle East, isn't it? Never follow hype. Buy low, sell high. Yeah, easier said than done, but yeah. When in doubt, zoom out. Oh, Chris. Smart man. Serious guys, what would you buy now or in the next week? Stratus, Arc, Neo. You know what I've bought, James? I'll tell you guys what I've bought. I've bought Bitcoin, Neo, Amisago. I hold others, but at the moment, I'm accumulating Neo. When my indicators suggest I'll get back in as easy as a buy on Bittrex. Yeah, that's it, man. It'll be sweet, Will. It's all good. When one door closes, another door opens, something like Japan jumping in, China realise their mistakes. Anthony, man, I've got a crazy vid coming up on China. Your boy's done some research. Your boy has done some digging. Some digging, man. Let me tell you. I've been doing some investigative reporting. Minus the reporting. I have looked heavily into NEO and every connection with it. Every side company. I've looked into media outlets. I've gone heavy on NEO, and I have got a cool video coming in a couple of days on that. It took me, well, while I've been crook, I've just been researching, but yeah, some interesting stuff. Haven't heard anything from anyone yet regarding Monaco. What do you want me to say, man? Let's have a look. You want me to talk about Monaco? Don't know a lot about... I don't like going into detail about coins I don't know a lot about, because that's reckless. Monaco's just a card, man. I'm a 10x boy. 10x has got my heart, guys. I've got no love for no other cards. I love my 10x. There you go. Are you satisfied? You there? Positive. Mind-blowing Neo. Oh, wow, really? It was 3 cents? That's crazy. I didn't know that. That's cheap. Steve, attending a Bitcoin discussion group. Yeah, sweet, man. I've never been to any discussion. I want to, though. I want to. I was thinking maybe like as this channel grows, I might even set up a meetup one day. Yeah, maybe in like Sydney or Brizzy or something, and see if anyone wants to come. I think that'd be cool. It'd be super cool to meet some of the people who have subscribed and who are on this channel. I'd love to meet some of you guys. See, its supply is pretty less. Yeah, true, man. True. Got rid of Steam temporarily. Heavy on 10x Neon. Oh, yeah, James, you're onto it, bro. Good picks. I'm with you. Got to go, Blue footy starting. No worries. See you, Blue. Thanks for tuning in, man. Enjoy. Melbourne. Yeah, maybe Melbourne. Maybe I'll just do a tour. We'll just do a tour of ours. Stop in at every major city. That'd be so fun. That'd be sick. That'd be so cool. Maybe one day when I'm at PewDiePie level. I'm coming for you, Pewds. Watch out, bro. I'm coming for you. Oh, 2 for Melbourne. Jeez, it's getting high. So what do we got in the news today? That's an old one. What's that doing there? I had that up ages ago. Oh, this is an interesting one, guys. IBM beats Microsoft in blockchain technology deployment. I kind of knew this was coming before this article because I was doing a little bit of research a while ago and I was looking at blockchain specific jobs that are advertised around the world at the moment just to get a gauge on the current market for recruitment in blockchain technology, and that gives you a good idea on how new the industry is, right? And there was seriously like 5 or 6 jobs on the whole of LinkedIn related to blockchain. This gives you an idea of how early we are in this. But there was 2 roles for blockchain project managers for IBM. And I was like, And I read the position description, and the position description was pretty detailed. IBM knew what they were talking about. Like, I was like, wow, I was impressed. They knew what they were talking about. So to see this kind of is positive reinforcement for my initial thoughts on IBM. Blockchain tech is cropping up everywhere these days. Yeah, sure is. Copy machines to the finance industry. A recent survey called the Blockchain Enterprise Survey indicates IBM is blah, 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 most successful. Survey pointed an encouraging picture for the future of blockchain tech. Among those who responded, 67% had already invested more than 100 grand. What? That's a lot of coin. That must be like early investors, venture capitalists, and startup investors. Increasing awareness deployment. The report also indicates that awareness of blockchain tech has risen dramatically over the past 12 months. That it has, suggesting a far greater adoption paradigm than had previously been thought. You know what's crazy though? That's 100% correct. I agree with that. But if you still went and asked your general friends that aren't into cryptos and family, how many out of 10 do you think would have heard the word cryptocurrency? Oh, I think 0 still. I think 1 or 2 maybe have heard of Bitcoin. That's it. And that's all they've heard is the word Bitcoin. They don't know what it is. They don't know what it's used for. No idea. So we've got a long way to go. But we'll get there, guys. We'll get there. Bodie Pie. Yeah, I like that. That's got a good ring to it. Sweet will come in the Brisbane one. Yeah, sweet, Steve. Good to know, man. I'll make it happen. Give it time. I'll definitely make it happen. I would not like nothing more than to meet you guys. I'm going to be so cool. And we're having issues on CoinMarketCap website and Android. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've got an iPhone, so. Any reports regarding Lisk rebranding? Lisk, don't be hasty at the moment. There's going to be some action when the US wakes up and sees a dip. Yeah, Chris, yep. Yeah, I think you're right. Short cryptos. Oh, Golden Turd, what's up, bro? Seen the Golden Turd. You were on last time too. Charlie Lee said today, trusted source not banning mining, but whether they do or not, that's everything that's going on is pure FUD. By end of October, things will be healthier. Yeah, I saw that, Ace. Yeah, we'll have a look at that on Twitter soon. Yep. G-Dub, what's up, man? That's seriously the coolest name, by the way, G-Dub. It's like bang. It's just boom, G-Dub. It's awesome. I get strange side when I mention it. Yeah, you get the nah guy. Hey, it's these ones. You know, like a horse, when they're like, you don't know if they're looking at it, it's the nag eye. That's what you get. You're holding Litecoin. Not a great deal, man. Because Litecoin's median return on investment doesn't even come close to Bitcoin. It's not a bad investment, don't get me wrong. But 8 years of data of Bitcoin, about 5-6 years of Litecoin, Bitcoin has outperformed it by a factor of about 3 or 4, but potentially more. 300,000 wallets in the whole world could be worth more than 5k. Yeah, man, 100%. 100%. Coinbase sending out ridiculous amount of users each day. They're not just spending until the China Cup goes away and Segabit X2. Yep. Guys, you wouldn't believe some of the stuff I have seen while I've been sick the last few days looking into NEO in China. It's going to blow your mind. A few days, a video is going to come out. It's going to blow your mind. Some crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. I went full investigative reporter. Even had like the hat. Am I holding Ethereum? No, not a great deal at the moment, Profit, because Ethereum's a great investment. Don't get me wrong. Love Ethereum, but I generally only buy Ethereum to use in ICOs. But it's a great investment. I recommend it. It's low risk. One of the lowest risk investments, and it's had phenomenal returns. Coinbase really not limiting users though. 380 cap for new customers, yeah. Just ran some analysis on Litecoin. I'll re-enter, but still falling. I'll re-enter at perceived bottom. Yeah. Not leaving. Don't worry, man. You'll be all over it soon, bro. You'll be all over it. It's a crazy market, man. It's a crazy market. It's like the stock market on acid. The ultimate investment, 10 Bitcoins sitting around 50k each and have all the bills covered for a long, long time. Oh, well, just a dream at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, it's a dream of mine too, Clears, guys. I see recommendations apart from Power Ledger, which I already invested. Thanks, man. You have a lot. Ace, man, bro, like last week, I've had 400 subscribers. It took me about 31 videos and about 6 weeks to get to 1,000 subs, and I was still blown away. And just in the last week alone, I have gotten 400 subscribers. Crazy. I'm like absolutely blown away, flabbergasted. I'm humbled, really, really humbled. So ICO recommendations. It's hard, man. There's so many going on. I'm hearing a lot about Icon. Haven't looked into it enough myself. I've heard it's already sold out, but I think it was the pre-ICO. The one ICO that I know I'm going back, like I participated in the pre-ICO, but I'm going to put more into the full ICO in November is D-Market. I think D-Market's got just phenomenal potential. No, I didn't, Mez. No, I didn't. Not because I didn't want to. It's time. Like I when I invest into a cryptocurrency, whether it's an ICO or just buying straight off an exchange, I rigorously research what I'm investing into. And because I'm doing YouTube now and I work full time, I'm just so strapped for time. So I've been missing ICOs because of time. But it's also, I think, a risky time to invest into ICOs given the market conditions. Not bad, but I think it is inherently slightly riskier than normal. So that's put me off a little bit. October crowd scale, I need another one. I like 10 times 2. Have you looked into metal? I've looked into a little bit of metal, Jam, bro. From what I can see, it is another form of currency. It's another currency. How many currencies do we need? Nothing against metal. Nothing against it. But how many asset classes do we need? Like how many cryptocurrencies do we need that essentially do the same thing? I don't know. That's what I'm careful of. When I invest also, I try and invest across different asset classes. So Bitcoin, Litecoin, the currencies. Ethereum's a decentralized platform with smart contracts. NEO, decentralized, but different programming languages, different asset, well, similar asset class, but still differences where they're not really competitors. Amisa Go, easy banking transactions for people in Asia who don't have access to a bank account. Different sort of asset class. Do you use Tether? I think you can trade out of a coin before it starts falling value to Tether and retain the same value as one USD, but worried about leaving Tether on exchange. No, I don't use Tether, man. And the reason why is because I'm a long-term investor. When the market dips, I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. I'm confident that we're at the beginning of a revolution in blockchain technology. The banking sector and their reactions lately, their very public reactions, are a positive indication to me that cryptocurrencies are disrupting the status quo. So, no, I don't. I just leave it. I buy and leave. That's all I do. Buy and leave. Yep. Welcome everyone, by the way. Up to 34 people. It's awesome. CryptoCoin, what's up? Welcome back. Thanks for coming along again. And guys, also, apologise if the notification for this wasn't out earlier. I kind of only made the decision to do another live stream a few days ago because I haven't been feeling too well. And I think I tried to do it yesterday, but I think I stuffed up. So no one probably got a notification. So I apologise for that. I'll try and give everyone as much notice as I can next time. What are my thoughts on the whole ecosystem built around Ethereum? All these ICOs and big plans running on the Ethereum network when ETH can't even handle 6 transactions per second at the moment. Good question. That sip of beer will help me answer that. My thoughts on that. Vitalik Buterin is an extremely intelligent individual. Now, that goes into, I guess that provides some context as to where Ethereum is going to go. So if you look into Metropolis, which I myself don't know a lot about, but I have read some of the Plasma upgrade to Ethereum. Now, Ethereum has massive plans for scaling in the future. And if you read through the Plasma white paper, you will see that even though Ethereum is huge at the moment, it's got the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance with, probably 30 or 40 major companies. Hey, that's nice. Or you saying hi to crypto anyway. I'm not worried at all. I'm not worried at all. Ethereum will scale. Ethereum is still at a very early stage. So Ethereum's only been, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but live for literally a matter of months. I don't think Vitalik and the co-founders of Ethereum probably foresaw the demand that would come onto the Ethereum network in such a short space of time. I think that's probably really blown them away at how it's been used and how much it's been used so quickly. Banks running scared because I have no control. Yes, Greg, that is 100% correct. They are running scared. That's why it's a coordinated attack. Even with all the upgrades, 1 million transactions per second, they say, but is that even enough if there are 1,000 dApps running on it? That's a pretty technical question, Mez. I'd have to look into it more before I could probably answer that, but I believe so, because not every decentralized application is going to have transactions that function the same as each other. So not all of the cryptocurrencies or ERC20 tokens produced on the Ethereum blockchain are going to require... So I guess as an example, No Limit Coin is a proof of stake coin, so it's incentivized for people to hold it. So there's going to be less transactions on that particular cryptocurrency, if that makes sense. But good question. My God, look at the market. Yeah, she's bleeding, man. She's bleeding. Toughen up, princess. sound like my wife. Ouch. Love your work, mate. Thanks, Anthony. Spending every spare moment on cryptos. Yeah, man. There's so much in it. It's ridiculous. Working 60 hours a week, fisting busted ass tractors. Man, I don't envy you. You got to do what you got to do to get that fiat, though, man. When NEO drops to 15, I'm selling my car. Not if you have to walk around, mate. Not what you're walking. Get out of the walking stick. What are the key characteristics you look for in new cryptos? Key characteristics I look at, first of all, what problem are they solving? Just because it's a cryptocurrency doesn't mean it's going to do anything useful. 90% of new startups are going to fail. So the first thing I look at is what is the problem they're trying to solve? What is the market they're attempting to penetrate? How much is that market worth? You know, if it's worth 1 billion, that's a very small market. If it's worth 100 billion, that's a massive market. So 10x, Monaco, Centra, they are attacking a $200 to $300 billion market. So there's room for multiple cryptocurrency cards. So that's one thing. Second thing is the team. What's the credibility of the individual team members? What are their qualifications? What are their backgrounds? Do they have a proven record of achievement? What are their connections into the industry? What's the industry they're trying to get into in terms of regulation? Are they going to have... Is the disruption of their technology going to cause them issues? Are they going to come across resistance, such as the banks at the moment? I also look at... I read the white paper from page to page, every word. I like to look at the technical prowess. Little things like grammar are important to me because it means they've paid attention and detail to their company's vision. So grammar, small, but to me is a big deal. Advisors and investors are a big one as well. You know, you see the buzz thing at the moment is Vitalik is is an advisor on this or an advisor on that, even to the point where I think companies have fraudulently used him, even though he hasn't actually been an advisor, purely to pump up their own coin. So I'm careful of that. And also whether the company, the cryptocurrency company, is a subsidiary of a larger company. So Amisago is a good example. It is a subsidiary of Amis. Now Amis has been in the industry for 3 years. They've penetrated the Asian market with their e-payment system, similar to PayPal, but in Asia. They have offices in Singapore, Malaysia, Japan, and Thailand. So there's a lot of very good things about Amis. So yeah, I guess there's some of the things that I look for. Can't stop thinking about blockchain, everything I do. Join the club. Yep. A good team is the most important thing. It's a huge thing, crypto. It's a huge thing. Loving the live stream on the way home from work. Thanks, James. Appreciate it, man. That's funny you say that. I had a good friend of mine who works in the mines, and he was driving back to the airport the other day, and he said that he listened to my live stream after I uploaded it the whole way through, and he called me the next day and and said that he listened to it. That was crazy. I thought, that's just kind of blows my mind. People are listening to me. It's really really humbling. It's cool, but it's awesome. What to do? Should we buy a 10x Civic Litecoin 10x? Please reply. I can't tell you what to do, Ajay, because you're your own man. You're your own person. I can merely provide my opinion, my thoughts, provide you the most critical information possible to help you make the right decision. Does anyone know about DBET? Something seems amiss with it. Too much hype. No real devs in the team. I haven't heard of that one, Great White. What do you think of Banana Coin? What? There's a Banana Coin? There's some ridiculous names for these coins. Lol. Don't worry, Will. I am OCD, but I'm not gonna hit you for not using a comma. That was funny though. Typical Kiwi question. Is there a sheep coin yet, crypto? There's an old saying, what you have done for him lately. What has your bank done for you lately? Oh, Greg. Good, mate, you're onto it. I like that question. That's a thinking question. That's a make people think question. I like that. Headed to the Bali conference. Is there a Bali conference? Yeah. What's in it? What are they? I'm interested to hear that, J-Dub. My mum's just gone to Bali. I should have tagged with her. Going to hodl. Yeah, good hodl, Clayton. Good hodl, mate. Speaking of Indonesia, one of its close neighbours, Malaysia, legalizing Bitcoin. Bank Negara issuing guidelines for crypto. In the wake of recent and painful Chinese cryptocurrency lockdowns, yes, and painful they have been. Oh, Chinese, why? Why you do this to us? Other countries are beginning to be more open to Bitcoin than others. A recent statement by Malaysia's Bank Negara Governor Tan Sri Muhammad Ibrahim at the Global Symposium on Developing Financial Institutions would indicate that Malaysia may be next to open its doors. Please do, Malaysia. We would all be grateful. Very grateful. The governor addressed a number of different financial sectors but stated clearly that the Bank Negara was working on cryptocurrency guidelines. Awesome. We hope to come out with guidelines on cryptocurrency before the end of the year, in particular those relating to anti-money laundering and terrorist financing. We want to ensure that there are clear guidelines for those who want to participate. That's good. I don't know how they're going to do it. Like, yeah, it's going to be tough with blockchain. Sorry, guys. Just got to blow my nose. Hang on. Sorry. It's disgusting, I know. Hopefully there's no bogeys hanging out. Some mad nuggets. Slippery nuggets. While not an explicit statement, it is suggesting the government will legalise Bitcoin as a currency. The statement indicates that after adding guidelines, the country will allow citizens to participate in the cryptocurrency market legally. Yay, Malaysia. Do it. We dare you. We dare you to be different. You forward thinkers, you. Malaysia is already seen as an excellent location for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, and legalisation would create a massive new investment. Like I always say, guys, the countries that get on board with cryptocurrencies will see prosperous. They will prosper. The issue is some countries are overbearingly controlled by large corporate interests. That's the problem. 45? What? Hey, all you 45 people. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Australia. You're here with Bo, with his new mic, sounding like a radio host. That crispy, clear, warm and delicious voice coming straight at you in ones and zeros. That's ultimate sarcasm, by the way, guys. Paying out myself. It's what you got to do. Crypto Lark is going to the Bali. Oh, Crypto Lark, he's a weapon, man. How does he do it? He does like 6 videos a day. His schedule is ridiculous. Props to him. He's doing really well. I like him. He's a genuine guy. I like Crypto Lark. He's a good dude. There's one for the dentists. Yeah, man. I forget about Crypto Lark was talking about. Just driving, so I can't check. Oh, yeah. Back on 47 watching. Woohoo! Well, amazing pronunciation. Yeah, I'll try. Wait till I've had a couple of beers. Thanks, CryptoCoin and Mez. Have you heard about useless Ethereum? Yes, I have. Yes, I have, man. Come on, girls. Let's dish this popsicle stand. What? That's a bit weird. And I googled sheep coin, but I couldn't. Probably, man. Wool coin. Sweater coin. Hey, Bo, look at this. Oh, bros. That's YouTube on the censorship train. Yeah, do with your investigative research that you said you've been doing on NEO. What's your outlook, positive or negative? Because I'm bold. Deep. So I value any info. Christian, I'm feeling you. I can't give too much away because I'm doing a video on it. And I've done a lot of research, but it's slightly conspiratorial in nature. But let's just say Da Hongfei, who is the CEO of NEO, is very well connected, is very smart, and I personally believe he saw what is going on now in China months ago and has prepared NEO for exactly what is happening. Go to the NEO website, look at their blog, and you'll see that all of this China madness has not affected them at all. Ask yourself why, and you will even go to Google and type in Da Hongfei NEO statement. Look at the images and look what he wrote on Slack. That'll give you 99% of the answer in a nutshell. But in a couple of days when I do the video, I drill down to a very finite degree to elaborate on what he said. Are you surprised Australia is quite accepting? Mez, yes, I am. I am very surprised. Australia is being quite progressive on cryptocurrencies, which is fantastic. And I really hope, hand on heart, that they continue this way and lead the world in terms of their cryptocurrency adoption, regulation, legalization. Same as Japan, because this country will do very well if they do. Yeah, top guy. Yeah, man, he is. There's one called Buzzcoin. They are paying 1,200% a year bonus. Yeah, I've seen a bit about it, Buzzcoin, Greg. I don't know heaps about it, but I'm a bit cautious on that one. Just getting hit with lightning now in Bris Vegas. Oh, the Vegas. I love the Vegas. Down at the valley. Yeah. Nothing like USA. PS good work now to the moon. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate it, man. Man, Brizzy storms can be crazy. Crazy. I've been in the Goldie with a few cracking storms, eh? What is your dumbest ICO you've heard of? Good, that's a good one. How we buy NEO down under? Clayton, I'll show you how, mate. You go to Coinspot. This is the easiest way. This is why I love Coinspot. People hate on Coinspot. That's cool. I love it. Well, not sell. So go to view all coins. You can buy it through Coinspot, man. Boom. Right there. There's your NEO. And a ton of other coins. This is the thing. Like, I use Coinspot for everything unless there's a certain cryptocurrency I really want that I can't get on Coinspot, and then I'll go to another exchange. But it's on Coinspot. If you want to make an account, there's a video I did a couple of days ago that shows you how to do it pretty quick and efficiently. Yeah, great, White. Onto it. Yep. Onto it. Thanks, boys. No worries, man. We're here to help. All right, let's have another look. What's the next article? Crypto debit cards. Yeah, that's not... Oh, this is what I want to talk about. Why? Why you hate us? Why? Why do you hate us so much? Finance dudes. Ray Dalio. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed in Ray Dalio. I read a really good book by Tony Robbins, an investment book, ages ago, called Unshakable. It's amazing. Definitely read it if you want to learn more about investment. But Ray Dalio is like one of Tony Robbins' mentors, right? He's a hedge fund manager, made a lot of money. He's big on something called index stocks. Now, index stocks are like a fund that tracks the S&P, Standard & Poor's stock market. They're like a low risk but high yield investment that invests across a ton of different asset classes. They, on average, in Australia, I think get between 6 to 9% a year. That's considered good in the investment world, by the way, guys. As a long-term investment, 6 to 9% a year is considered good. So Ray Dalio and Tony Robbins are really big on index funds, because index funds have performed very well for many, many decades. So because the return on investment compounds on your initial investment, a small investment and continuing deposits over, say, 4 or 5 decades will yield you potentially a very good return after bloody 50 years. So anyway, Ray Dalio comes across as this atypical hedge fund manager / mentor to Tony Robbins. And he's done really well, and he's come out criticizing Bitcoin and calling it a bubble. Now, this is what really irritates me about these kind of comments. These guys aren't stupid. They're very smart and they're very successful. They are where they are for a reason. So you have to give them the respect for that. That's their credibility. They know that words such as bubble, fraud, tulip mania, kill me now, most ridiculous thing ever, will cause an adverse market reaction. They know that. So what it leads me to believe, the only logical thing in my opinion is there is an agenda. Why is a very smart, very successful person taking the time out of their day to criticize something that they know is going to have a negative flow-on effect? Don't know. It's just me. What do you guys think? Woo. My views on Bitcoins. Yeah, Bitcoins is going to be really good. I'm a Bitcoins holder. Where do you store your NEO trades or doesn't? Did you get any Power Ledger? No, I didn't crypto. No, I wasn't sold on the return on investment on Power Ledger. I'm not saying it's bad. In fact, it's really good. I've done a review on it. I think Power Ledger's got a lot of long-term potential, but as an investment for me, it wasn't for me. Neon wallet. Yeah, okay, cool. Not having a chop. He's saying doing a video in a couple of days. The China thing is bigger than Ben-Hur's and maybe one out of the box, but changed. The things change within minutes. Yeah, man. Yeah, Anthony, I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you, man. It's so hard, Anthony. It really is, mate. To be a crypto tuber, it's really hard work. Really hard work. I was just talking to a hedge fund manager in New York, and he likes crypto. He expects top coins now to get bigger, but many to fail eventually. He said to be careful with our ICOs. I think that's good advice. Superman is a crack up, yeah. Yeah, Superman's a cool guy. I like Superman. He knows I love him. I got 45,000 BQs at ICO, sold at 6 cents, went up to 130. Oh, Mez. Oh. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. Ouch. There'll be other opportunities. There will. Superman lol takes him 35 minutes to do off. That's the thing. I used to watch Superman stuff every day. Every day. But they're too long now. I don't have time. I love watching his stuff. I don't have time to watch it anymore because they're too long. What do you think of Icon? Is it better to buy on his exchange? I don't know enough to comment at this point, Sagan. I'm sorry. I have a massive amount of BQX. 190. That's alright. Key choice of words, but pretty obvious what they're trying to do. Yep. Thanks for talking about Jamie. Total agenda there. Yep. All lies. Yep. He's going to get done by the Swedish. I saw that, Clayton. And they should be reprimanded because it's irresponsible. It's irresponsible. Other than Coinspot, not sure if that's an exchange. Just a newbie to the crypto space. What crypto exchanges do you like the best? Keep up the good work. Thanks, Bazanster. Appreciate it, mate. I use Coinspot 90% of the time. Other exchanges that are okay. Bittrex has a lot of cryptocurrencies. It is slightly complex, a little bit probably difficult for someone new, but Bittrex is okay. Coin Exchange I have used, but I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm a little bit sketched on it. I only use it just to buy cryptocurrencies that I can't get on other exchanges, and then I withdraw them straight away. Independent Reserve is another Aussie exchange, which is okay, but only has a few currencies, as is BTC Markets. I agree, market can be manipulated by, yep. Oh, Nades, what's going on? I recognise that picture. That thing is just a beast, isn't it? Jamie Dimon will be investigated by Swedish. Yeah. To be honest though, Clayton, these guys have got massive connections. I reckon it'll just fall by the wayside. He'll have connections in Sweden or Europe or something. They'll just make it go away. China is far too stupid when it comes to money. Justin, I concur. Yep, insider trading. I hope he gets done. Slippery gypsy. You know you know what's funny? There is, I think I found 4 ex JP Morgan executives that have left JP Morgan for cryptocurrencies in the past few years. They're just the ones that I know about, but they were executives. They were global heads. So they were up there. There were senior people in JP Morgan have left for cryptocurrencies. That's enough for me. Like that just solves the argument. So anyway, Ray Dalio, thanks for that, mate. We really appreciate it. Not. So Australia ends double taxation of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Woo, Australia. Progressive. Innovative. Australian government has finally conclusively provided a legislative end to the double taxation of Bitcoin. I didn't know we were double taxed. Did you guys? I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on that. The bill ends the practice of taxing the purchase of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies according to the Australian Goods and Services Tax. Currently, consumers who use digital currency can effectively bear GST twice, once on the purchase of digital currency and once again on its use in exchange for other goods and services subject to the GST. Oh, yeah. Okay. The bill will ensure that Australians are no longer charged GST on purchase of digital currency, allowing it to be treated... Well, they had to do that because ASIC, which is the Australian Securities and Investments Commission, ruled, and so did the ATO, ruled that up to $10,000 worth of Bitcoin is tax-free when used to purchase goods and services. So they had to do this. So this article, yeah, it's good, but they had already ruled that at the ATO. So this, excuse me, that's why it's actually retrospective. Sorry, guys, got to blow the nose. But it's still good. It's still awesome. The current Australian government hopes that the bill will open doors for greater level of fintech investment in the country. It will. There's no doubt about it. If Australia is seen as one of the leading countries in cryptocurrencies at the moment, along with Japan, along with Singapore is quite progressive, Dubai, parts of Sweden, these startup companies will flock to Australia. You bring in talent, you bring in experience, academics, money. Cryptocurrencies, at the end of the day, yes, the Federal Reserve might not have printed off the money and given it to me, but people with cryptocurrencies that have done well and made money are going to spend that money in Australia buying goods and services, which brings up the economy. So, it makes sense. It's good though. Come follow me on the twits, guys. I need some Twitter love. I need some love on the old twits. It's growing slowly. What are some stuff here? Blockhat, yeah, Blockhat's killing it. Blockhat's killing it, guys. Notification. Thanks, whoever followed me, thank you. Muchas gracias, mi amor. Sad attempt at a bit of Spanish there, guys. Sad attempt. What do we got here? Hope it's positive. Yeah, man. It will be. I bought a Power Ledger ICO. Love the framework. Will be a long term if it happens. They announced today partnership with Origin. Yeah, Anthony. Just when you look into that partner, I looked into it. What it is sort of is a partnership. So Origin have agreed to run a trial project of Power Ledger's technology in Origin Energy. So Origin Energy are basically given Power Ledger the opportunity to prove their technology in a trial project. So that video did on joining Coinspot saved me big time. Oh, so good to hear that, mate. Thank you. Next day after joining, my phone packed in. If I hadn't photocopied the Square two-factor. Oh, man. I'm so glad to hear that, Steve. I'd put a lot of work into that because I just wanted like a short, sharp, easy video for people to sign up with that didn't, because people were trying to join and were saying to me, I haven't been verified, what's going on, they're lagging, and I thought, oh, that's probably because there's a few little nuances that you have to make sure when you're signing up. So I'll do a nice clear video for people to avoid those pitfalls that friends of mine, and even me, when I first signed up, I had the same issues, went through. So thank you for that feedback. I really appreciate that a lot. Coinspot is great verification. Yeah. That's the thing, Justin. It's got KYC, know your customer, so I guess it's more credible than some of the other exchanges. Great vid on joining Coinspot. Thanks, Jam, bro. Bitcoin testing 3.6 again right now. It'll come back. Did you see the guy holding the buy Bitcoin sign behind Janet Yellen? Yeah. That wasn't faked. No, it wasn't. That was real. That was real, crypto. Oh, my boy from Portugal. What's up, Hugo? Hey, man. What's his chin? Oh, you guys are mean. Poor Amir. Poor Amir. Amir was the first person I ever came across on cryptocurrencies on YouTube. And I was really impressed by his intelligence and the way he presented. Taught me a lot. I got a lot of respect for him. He's a good guy. Oh, you guys. What's the lowest ranked tokens you own? Mine is Expanse and LBRY. Oh, bro, I'm sorry. LBRY, look, LBRY's a long-termer, man. LBRY is a huge long-term platform. It's going to take them a long time to penetrate the market. But yeah, they haven't had a whole lot of success lately. Where are you, Bo? Bronx for sure. I'm on the East Coast, man. I'm right in the middle between Sydney and Brisbane. Right in the middle between Sydney and Brisbane. I'm hesitant to give my location out, but I'm on the coast. I'm right near the beach. What's up, Bo? Hey, man. What do you think will happen to the BTC price after September the 30th? Can you... greetings from Amsterdam. Hey, Ruffton. Yeah, Amsterdam. Sweet, dude. Can you tell me what's happening on the 30th? Hey, thanks for doing the videos. Appreciate it. Now I have to watch the AFL. Thanks, Great White. Enjoy the AFL, man. Take it easy. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Bo, what's your Twitter name? It is... My Twitter name is @CryptosOz. So you can find it in the description of, I think, my last video that I published. You'll find it. Come follow me, guys. I'm on there heaps. That's a cool way to talk to you guys, and I post some pretty pertinent information as well when I see it. Thanks for Coinspot shout out. Greatest Kiwi friendly. I think it is. I thought someone last week said it wasn't Kiwi friendly, so I'm not sure. BitShares thoughts. I don't know enough about BitShares to comment. Sorry, Melbourne Storm by 12. Enjoy the rest of your stream, bro. Great work, man. Gotta go. Peace. Thanks, Mez. Take it easy, man. Thank you heaps. See you, bro. See you next time. Coinspot is my go-to. Deposits are instant. Haven't given others thought the benefit of the doubt. Have $500 elsewhere in limbo right now. Trying to buy Bitcoin. Yeah, Coinspot's awesome, man. It's like easiest thing ever. Fee-free. But they got Poly. I mean, it's awesome. Former US Futures Commission chair says regulation solves Bitcoin volatility. Okay. It's hot off the press, guys. Hot off the press. What do we got here? What do we got? The recent weeks of Bitcoin volatility, with Bitcoin price hitting an all-time high of 5,000 only to plummet back to 3 grand and stabilise near 4, are a signal of what Bitcoin really needs: regulation. Yeah, don't know. This at least is the opinion of former US Trading Commissioner, but I'm skeptical. Chilton has been chair of the US Commodity Futures Trading Commission, the financial regulatory agency tasked with overseeing US derivatives. The former financial regulator stresses that Bitcoin has a blind spot in its lack of regulation, and the government crackdown by China should send a message to Bitcoin investors and developers. I love this now that China's come out and said what they've said with banning exchanges, banning ICOs. It's like all these other people that were looking for leverage to discredit or cause fear or get their fingers in the pie now have that leverage, and that's what they're using. They're using China as like an in. It's like China's opened the wound, and now they've opened the wound. Everyone's just coming in for another stab. Chilton says the Bitcoin community needs visionary leadership who can shift the focus of Bitcoin development away from anti-government stance it has taken to a more regulated environment. But it can't be regulated, so I'm not sure what he's alluding to. Rather than waiting for governments to take actions that thwart the development of digital currencies, they should lead efforts to put in place appropriate regulatory oversight for these new and innovative financial technologies. Yes and no. Regulation is needed to a point. But we don't want too many fingers in the pie. If the regulation is going to decrease volatility, increase credibility, bring people with less risk-averse investors into the market. Awesome. Oh, here we go. Look, danger of more government. The perspective runs contrary, at least in part, to the founding vision of Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies and a non-governmental digital currency. Recent comments by Julian Assange reflect a more traditional Bitcoin perspective regarding the dangers of governmental power and regulation. Yeah. Pros and cons. Pros and cons. Bitcoin has dropped under 3.6. Yeah. Let's have a look, guys. Man, internet's on the lag train. How's the voice clarity and stuff been, guys? Is it quite clear, or is it coming through? Is it jumpy or anything like that? Like, how's I guess the general internet stability of this live feed? Is it okay? Yeah. I'm going to take off in a couple of minutes too, guys, just so you know. But thank you so much to everyone who has dialed in. I'm truly grateful. It's been really fun talking to you guys, as always, and I can't wait to do this more. Perfect. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Because I actually ran some Ethernet last week and got off the Wi-Fi, so it should be better. It should be better. Load. Why won't you load? Yeah. Yeah. Wait till Monday. Give it a few days. Wait for the FUD to go, and I'd say you'll see it pick back up again. It always seems to happen on a Friday. They compare the cryptocurrency markets to traditional markets where stock exchanges shut down on Fridays for the weekend, but cryptocurrencies are 24/7. Anyone can jump online at any point, and they're global. So, yeah, I don't know if that analogy is quite correct, but maybe. Maybe. I think pull back 2-4, then boom. We're due for a boom. Where is your super chat? What is super? So I saw the super chat thing. I don't even know what it is. Cameron Smith is a machine. Bobby Lee was on the phone to promote Moby Me card. Link won't load here. Alright, guys, I'm going to take off. I'm hot in this room and I need another beer. See ya, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in. It was a blast as usual. Can't wait for the next. Have a great weekend. Can you maybe make another video about similar coins competitors who are active on the crypto market right now? Compare the ST and weak SWAT. Do what I can, Rufton. I've got heaps of stuff coming. Working on it at the moment. Hit over 1K on YouTube and you have a super chat function. I'll have to look into that, James. I'm not sure what it is. Thanks, Anthony. Cheers, Jambo. See you, Crypto Coin. Have a good weekend, guys. Catch us later. See ya.